Hi all, it's fantastic to reach you all via this YouTube. Hope all are safe and having a salubrious life. Please like, share and subscribe, that will encourage me in doing more and more such videos. Today we are going to see about something which our ancestors used for maintaining their teeth clean, which is none other than rock salt, your charcoal, your neem stick and some herbal powders. A very major question arrives. What and all we used 30 to 40 years before that has been said which is bad for your teeth has now been getting incorporated in the modern toothpaste. Now let's see why those products which I mentioned before have reduced in usage and now they are incorporating in the modern toothpaste. The first is rock salt. Does your toothpaste has salt? Don't know. While we're brushing in our train or something, somebody will come and say, "Do you have our salt in your toothpaste?" Of course, salt is a very good antiseptic. It has a lot of properties for its own. I can suggest you one mouthwash. That is, you can have some rock salt in a light warm water, lukewarm water, and gargle it every night. That is the best mouthwash to till now what I know. Many years before, our ancestors used this rock salt directly on the teeth. They take some in their hand, apply it over all their tooth surfaces, and make it clean. Of course, they does a great job in removing the plaque. They do a wonderful job in removing all those stains, etc. But there are certain abrasive limit which we have to have for our teeth. So, though this rock salt mixes with your saliva and becomes invisible, initially when you just apply it directly on your teeth, it's a very great abrasive that there are a lot of tooth defects which you can get like abrasion, etc. Second is a charcoal. Charcoal has now been incorporated in the modern toothpaste. It is because of the what we called as a activated carbon, and the charcoal has some antibiotic and antiseptic properties that it can make your tooth good away from a good defense against the microbes and keep it away from the microbes. But again telling our ancestors used in a way that is different how we are using now. Our ancestors there used to take some charcoals apply directly on the teeth. They are a very good plaque removing substances, but they remove your tooth structure also. So the chance of abrasion with this charcoal is more compared to the rock salt. Rock salt at least get dissolved in your saliva, but this charcoal will not do that. So once you wash it, it will get flushed out of your teeth. But once you brush, it is a very great abrasive that it will remove a lot of tooth structure and cause abrasion, which will lead to further problems. Third is a neem stick. Of course, neem stick has a very great medicinal properties. They're the best. I still say neem stick is the best. See, but it is a very time consuming to brush with a neem stick. The appropriate way how you use a neem stick is that you have to take a neem stick, chew it, and the oil or something that secretes from the stem will again get spreaded in your teeth. Then you have to use that as a medium or something. Then you have to use your stick, move all over the tooth surface or tooth surface, each and every part, inside, outside, your teeth biting surface, everything you clean with that neem stick. But it will hardly take 45 minutes minimum once you use a neem stick. But there are very great medicinal values. It is the best compared to other rock salt or your high abrasive substance like your charcoal or your normal toothpaste. Your neem stick does a fantastic job. You can even say it as a herbal method of treating your plaque issues, etc. But it is a very time consuming process. There are other herbal powders, uh, like kadaka podi, they'll say. All these are very high abrasives, simply saying. But they have medicinal values, but the abrasion which is caused by this abrasives which we used far before time or a very long time before has actually made the introduction of this toothpaste. They actually came to the foreigners who have brought this toothpaste here. They came and they wanted to suggest you because you have very less chance of getting abrasion with this toothpaste. Of course, if you take a very hard brush and brushing, you're going to brush for more for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, definitely you'll get abrasion. But appropriate way how we use a toothpaste and a toothbrush will actually help us in eradicating the plaque as well as keeping our tooth in a very good condition. Modern days, modern problems requires always modern solutions. With this will actually apply for toothpaste and toothbrush also. On very old days before, for 30 to 40 years before, or somewhere around even 15 to 20 years before, during Makara Sankranti or Pongal festival, when there is a sugar cane which you buy, everyone in their house, especially the kids, they use their teeth, tear it, they'll chew, and they do it in a very better way that their tooth, the periodontium gets a lot of hit and it will become very strong. The tooth becomes strong. It the whole the how the periodontium holds this tooth will be at a very great strength. But nowadays we are not at all doing that. Another example is on those days the foods were most of raw foods, and most of them were very hard. For example, on those days what we use Mysore pak is not the Mysore pak what we eat now. On those days what which muruku we had or that time is not the same which we use it now. And those days we were having a lot of raw foods, as I said before, and we are nowhere reaching about the raw foods here. Only some persons who are interested in diet have actually having these raw fruits and vegetables or raw foods for their weight reduction and maintenance of weight. There are some who is claiming that the toothpaste consists of sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a detergent which we add to the toothpaste is very harmful. You should see something which is less detergent or something. Actually, it's absolutely not appropriate how they say. It's because if toothpaste is without a detergent, there is no use of having a toothpaste only with an abrasive. Which when you have that only abrasive, it can be compared to the rock salt or charcoal which we have. The abrasive most commonly used is the calcium carbonate, but the sodium lauryl sulfate, it is a detergent, so the requirement of abrasive becomes less. It will provides a lot of bubble in your mouth. It provides a medium, or it provides in a way that you can mildly use this abrasive over. It can help you toothpaste spread all over your mouth. See, you get a lot of bubbles when you brush. That is because only because of the sodium lauryl sulfate, and that bubble is needed so that your calcium carbonate, which we use it as an abrasive, spreads all over in a very minimal amount, doesn't cause abrasion, and there's a smooth flow of this abrasive rather than the charcoal which we abrade directly, creating a great damage to the tooth. You see, there is evolution from every time to time. There are very great medicines in Ayurvedic, there is very great in Siddha, which is very great. Even our novel coronaviruses are responding only to those Ayurvedic and Siddhas than your allopathy. But introduction of allopathy has brought the life span of individuals from very minimal to very high. We are actually have to adapt to the latest environment, the modern environment, the polluted environment which we are in. In a far view for far or something long time before what situation what our parents and grandparents were, that is not the case what we are in now. We have to adapt to something called as what is as evolution has occurred. We want a quick to brush. They were using neem stick, 45 minutes they can spend time, they brush with a neem stick. But in our modern life, modern days, we can't use brush our teeth for 45 days. Nobody has that time tolerance at all. So the best thing is to use appropriate brush and a toothpaste. Use a soft or medium toothbrush with any toothpaste, normal toothpaste. Don't go to medicated toothpaste like some for sensitivity. They have special toothpaste. Don't go. Normal toothpaste you use. And if you have any particular problems, then you go for those medicated toothpaste. Do consult a doctor before going to that medicated toothpaste, because sometimes your sensitive toothpaste owner will be, once you start using it will be for your lifetime. You can't avoid it. So if you need it, you use it. So think wisely. Modern a modern age, modern period, modern time, modern diseases require modern problems. Having modern problems requires modern solutions. Of course, modern medications and modern lifestyle. Uh, Please take care. Have a healthy life. Have a peaceful life, and so that we can have a salubrious life.